So you go to see your boss and he says, "Give me a helicopter view of the project." Or your colleague says, "It's time the new hires pulled their weight." Or you're in a team meeting and you hear someone say, "Don't jump the gun." If you know the meanings of these phrases, then great. But if you're scratching your head, then this lesson is just for you. Because today we are talking about short phrases that are commonly used in a business setting. Whether you're engaging a client, negotiating with a business partner, chatting with colleagues, or bringing your boss up to date on the project status, these are phrases that you would most likely come across. So learning them will help you understand your partner, and using them will make you sound eloquent. In this series, we are focusing on very short phrases that pack a punch. So let's get started. The first expression is a learning curve. To make it simple, when you start a new job, there's going to be a learning curve for you, during which time you will learn how to do your job. The more you do it, the better you will get at it. When I started making YouTube videos, I started using Premiere Pro to edit my videos. I had a steep learning curve to learn the software, which means it took me a while to learn it. And then I switched to DaVinci Resolve, which had a shorter learning curve, meaning I took far less time to learn how to use it. So learning curve is the time required to learn certain information, acquire certain skills, etc. The next expression is a helicopter view. A helicopter view is an informal way of saying overview or plan view. Literally, it suggests the view from a helicopter looking down onto a project or a business. So, a general description or opinion of a situation rather than a very detailed one is a helicopter view. For example, a boss might say, "I've only got 10 minutes, so give me the helicopter view of yesterday's survey." The next expression is a ballpark figure. A ballpark figure is a rough numerical estimate or approximate value of something that is otherwise unknown. So ballpark figures are commonly used by accountants, salespersons, and other professionals to estimate current or future results. For example, "Can you give me a ballpark for the guests so I could start working with the caterer?" the wedding planner asked. The next expression is change of pace. A change of pace is a change in the speed or intensity of a process or project. The phrase can also be used to refer to changing from the familiar to something less known or foreign. Changes in routines and activities can be referred to as changes of paces. For example, the introduction of new working hours or work from home, new duties or responsibilities represent a change of pace. If you're a hardcore meat eater, then surviving on pure veg dishes can be a change of pace for you. Example, our boss took us out for a team lunch for a change of pace. The next expression is by the book. Now, to do something by the book means to follow the rules and not deviate from any protocols. The phrase likely is derived from the Holy Bible and the idea that Christians live by the commandments and instructions within the book, which is the Bible. So if you follow all rules and protocols, then you go by the book. If not, then you don't go by the book. Example, this is an informal meeting. You don't have to do everything by the book. The next expression is groundbreaking. When something is groundbreaking, it is shocking and new, unlike anything ever seen before. Ideas, products, and methodologies can be groundbreaking, and the term is used with the intention of complimenting the creator or the person responsible. So it is a positive expression. Example, their groundbreaking research on artificial insemination helped many childless couples. The next expression is from day one. From day one means since the beginning of something. It doesn't mean the first day, but since the beginning of something. So if a store has been open 7 days a week from day one, it means that it has been following those hours since it first opened to the public. Example, Sam and his manager have been against each other from day one. Means from the very beginning, they didn't get on well with each other. The next expression is a backroom deal. A backroom deal is a decision or action that is made in secret without the knowledge of others or public in general. It has a negative connotation to it. So backroom deals can take place within businesses, government organizations, or any other group of people who have decision-making powers. So a backroom in its literal sense is a room in the back of the main building, and it is set away from the public eye so that general people can't or don't see what happens inside. So today I booked an Uber. I had to go to the hospital. I was taking my kid to the hospital, and the driver did a backroom deal with me. So he said, do you have to go back to the same location that you came from? And I said, yes. And so he said, you don't have to book another Uber. I will take you, which means he did a backroom deal with me. He just wanted me to pay him directly instead of paying him through the Uber while I was returning from my trip. So this was a backroom deal that he did with me. So backroom deal is something that you do without the public's knowledge. You do it in secret. Example, the company did a last-minute backroom deal with the union negotiators. The next expression is a corporate ladder. You know a ladder, it has several steps. The bars on a ladder are called rungs. Now you step on each rung and you move up a ladder. Similarly, a corporate ladder is a term that we use to describe the hierarchy of a company's organizational structure. The concept reflects the levels that must be climbed to get to the top of the organization. So entry-level positions are on the bottom rungs, various management positions are on the middle rungs, and executive-level positions are on the top. So when someone says they're working hard to climb the corporate ladder, they're simply saying that they're looking to advance within a company through promotions. The next expression is to pull one's weight. So to pull your weight is to do your fair share of work and what is expected of you. It is to do the things that you should be doing as a part of a group of people who are working together. Imagine the two people are trying to move a table up the stairs, and one person isn't lifting as much as he should or he could. Then the burden falls on the other person. Similarly, if there is a group of 5 people and everyone brings in a minimum revenue of 20,000 per week, and one person brings in only 5,000, whereas they all are being paid 10,000 per month or 20,000 per month, then this person is not pulling his weight. So this is an expression that is often used in the negative to suggest that somebody is not doing enough work or working as hard as they should be. Example, the management will have to let go of him if he doesn't start pulling his weight around here. The next expression is burnout. Burnout occurs when someone spends too much energy and time on a project and suffers mentally or physically as a result. Overwork and stress are the causes of burnout, and the phrase comes from the literal meaning of having burned through all the fuel available to run a machine or operation. Example, young associates recruited at an early age by stockbroking companies often suffer from burnout before they reach their 30s. So if you're doing a lot of work left, right and center without taking any breaks, without sleeping well enough, then it might cause burnout, which means you won't be able to do or work anymore. You've reached your maximum capacity. That's burnout. The next expression is fallout. Fallout refers to the negative after effects of a crisis. In a business sense, it can refer to price hikes, funding cuts, and increased controls after a financial crisis or shock event in the stock exchange. We had to deal with a lot of fallout after the COVID virus. That was a crisis, and the fallout is that many people lost their jobs. So an example sentence would be, the company is still dealing with the fallout from the COVID. We haven't got the resources to cover another disaster. So that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions for me, any requests for me, also do let me know. I will try to make those videos for you. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.